Welcome back to the Zesty channel. I'm Esther. Nice to meet you. I have been seeing worry stones everywhere. They're all over my For You pages. So I did come up with a few concepts. My sketches are not the best, so please don't judge me. This is just to help visualize what I'm trying to do. The first one is a little cheese wedge that I want to do, and I want just like a nice little cute vibrant piece of cheese as a worry stone. I also have Tom the King, which is an original character of mine, and I figured I would try to make him into a worry stone. I have some other ideas too. I want to do like a little cinnamon roll and a variation of my cafe yin yang, but I think we're going to save those for later and we're going to stick to these two. So this is Tom the King here. This is an original character of mine, and we're gonna use him as inspiration and make him into a worry stone. And this is a cheese wedge ornament from my Christmas collection. I love making food look cute. So that's the goal today. We're gonna make a really cute Tom the King and a really cute little cheese wedge. I really like this kind of face, so we're gonna do the same style of face for both the cheese and the tomato, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really liking the shape and feel of this. I'm going to use my thumb now to very gently make a divot into the clay just by pressing it ever so slightly, and then just fixing it up with my finger and making sure that it looks nice and smooth. To make my life easier, I'm going to be using a star-shaped cutter to make the tomato stem that's going to sit just on top of Tom's head. I really like the effect that the saran wrap gives it. It kind of looks more 3D and more bubble shaped, and I'm just using my fingers here just to shape it a little bit more before attaching it onto the worry stone. Using something flat like this stamping block makes it so much easier to roll out thin and even pieces of clay. Right now I'm working on the face. And just as a reminder, this is what we're going for here. We're going to go for the exact same face as my original character's face. So the crown on my original character does go all the way around, but I wanted a more simple design. So I use this cutter to make the crown, and then I use my blade to cut it to size, and then I just use my fingers and tools to really shape it to how I wanted it to look. I only had this mustard yellow on hand, so I mixed in some very vibrant orange as well as a little bit of white just to lighten it a bit and to lift the color. Because I'm going to be adding cheese holes, I wanted the divot on this to be slightly less prominent, just so that it would blend well. And here I'm adding a mix of smaller holes and big holes, and I'm just making sure to leave space at the top for the face. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to be adding the same face that I added to Tom's character because I really like it. I think it's really cute, and I think it's going to suit the cheese really well. I felt like my little cheese was missing something, so I decided to add a little French beret, and I just think the piece really came to life. Her name is now Fromi, and of course she's French, and just look at her, she's so cute. The worry stones are out of the oven and they look so cute. I'm so obsessed with this hat. Like, this is perfection. And here's Tom. I'm gonna add a little bit more sparkle to the crown when I'm glazing Tom. So we're gonna use some maca powder, I think it's called, for that. I use UV resin to glaze my pieces because I genuinely just love that gloss. I just don't think the other glazes compare. And maybe I will try polyurethane one day or something else, but for now, we're doing UV resin. I always get this crazy mark on my face from the mask. Oh my God. Okay, let's look at the results. Are you kidding me? These are so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put them on keychains, so let's go ahead and do that. I have these really cute little heart clasps, so I'm gonna use those. Okay, we're done. Look at my little worry stones. So happy I decided to add them to a keychain because now I can just clip them onto my purse or my keys, and then I have this just like ready to go whenever I want to fidget. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. This was so fun. I'm definitely gonna be making some more worry stones soon. See you guys in the next one.